Hi, nice to meet you.
All right, Brittany, don't you have to be a certain age to be on the show? I mean, it's not girls of a certain age.
Well, a certain age lends itself to being any age because it doesn't actually specify what decade. So,
You got loopholes.
I do have loopholes.
Now, I have to admit, if Lucy was my daughter, she'd be grounded because.
Oh my gosh!
Come on, Lucy.
Well, if you were my dad, I'd move out.
No, come on. You have to admit, Lucy's at that age where she doesn't care about her. You know, she just has her own thing she wants to do, and
yeah.
Headphones, not.
Yeah, and always texting on her BlackBerry, which I'm very ashamed to say I'm constantly texting on my BlackBerry.
So what you're saying is you're not really acting. Is that what you're saying?
What? No. It's funny because in real life, whenever I am texting on my BlackBerry incessantly, my dad goes, "Brittany, stop acting like Lucy." And I realize that I'm being very immature.
Do you go, Ray Romano's a much better dad than you?
I'd be like, Ray Romano pays me and you
That's
don't.
Right. No allowance?
He's
Come
right
on.
there
No
too.
good allowance? Oh, really?
Yeah, start paying me, Dad. But yeah, it's funny because Lucy, she does get away with stuff with Ray's character. Like, she'll just walk into the car and just not talk to him and just give him complete
I know,
attitude.
and that's what I mean. It's like, I understand as the parent, transition period, divorce thing, and I completely accept it, but it just makes me angry.
It does. So, and it gets to a point where you're like, okay, I understand he lets it go because he feels bad.
I think we need a whole episode bonding between Ray Romano, his character, and Lucy. I mean, we really need to see the two of those together.
Like going at it.
Yeah,
and figuring out
coming to a common ground where she
issues.
becomes the favorite child.
Oh,
don't you think so?
Yeah.
Hey, shoving flashback. Do you remember your spelling bee word in Aquila and the Bee?
Oh my God.
Do you remember it?
Oh.
See, come on. She moves on from one role. She puts it behind her. She's at a certain age now where spelling
I have to embody Lucy.
Exactly.
No other character. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what the thing is, and that wasn't even in the script. I loved. It was a really cute script. But that word, they actually wanted to have me really try to spell a word, so they just threw a word out. They were looking through the dictionary, just threw a word out, and I was so close to getting it too. They were nervous because I almost spelled it.
Now, as Lucy, I mean, you're one of the two kids. Do you, when you're often in the background and so, but let's face it, it's Ray Romano's show. But do you find yourself doing things to kind of get noticed, like maybe the camera will pick you up or something? I mean, come on, I'd be doing that. I'd be like.
I think there was one scene where Robert Loggia and Ray were walking on a street, and me and Brayden were behind them. And I was trying to angle my BlackBerry's camera to get a picture of their butts to show Brayden as a joke, and then I kept seeing the camera come into view, and I got kind of nervous. But you'll try to be like, yes, Brittany's here too.
Now, pretending your dad's not listening.
Yes.
Describe how you are as a real daughter.
He's
not there. Dad,
he's not.
Close ears are closed. He's doing it.
He can keep them open because I'm 19 years old and I am gonna sound like a dork, but I've never been a problem child. I've never been grounded. Yeah. I had 1 minute timeouts when I was like 8 years old.
Oh, Scott Bakula's gonna attempt to get under the camera. I don't know. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. He's at a certain age where you don't limbo anymore. So.
But he's an actor.
But you're a wonderful child, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't drink, I don't smoke. I have a purity ring that I'm going to stay a virgin till I'm married, and I'm actually doing that. And I'm 19, and I've never had. I'm
going to make you my honorary daughter. You are a role model.
And that's not even a lie.
And I'm sorry, but real quickly, Brian, you want to pan the camera over? Dad, is all of this true?
This is all over.
All right. Well, you heard it right from the horse's mouth. So it's an absolute pleasure.
Nice
Thank you so
to
much.
meet you. That was fun.
Good pleasure.